Hey friends, it's supposed to be a marvelous Monday in Florida, and it kind of isn't. I mean, it looks great outside. The weather is wonderful. Hold on, let me get in my car. Oh, but why am I so short? Let me just turn on the car and see. It'll elevate me or something. I'm so short. Okay, yay, I am a little taller now. Okay, so what was I gonna tell you guys? It is Monday, the 7th of December. I have lower back pain. My abdomen's kind of acting a little funny. Feel some pressure, but right now there's not much else that we can do in general other than the hormones and just rest my body. I might have overdone it on Saturday trying to cook and doing the most, so that's really on me, but that's where I'm at. And then I'm already, like, I'm in my second trimester, and technically you're not supposed to sleep on your back because that just applies too much pressure on your like back. And I wake up at night and I'm sleeping on my back, but when I go to sleep I'm on my left. So I can't help it if my body just while I'm sleeping likes being on my back. At least I'm not on my stomach. So we just ordered a pillow that is supposed to help me with sleeping a little better, being more comfortable. I do like the feeling of, like, I put this pillow in between my legs. It's like a sleeping pillow, but I put it in between my legs and it elevates, like, it separates my knees a little bit, and it just feels so good. But then it just kind of goes flat, so I got a pregnancy pillow because that seemed to help me before when I was pregnant with Ty, and that was like my new lover. Like, I loved that pillow even after I gave birth. That was my pillows. It's like as the years go by, these pregnancy pillows get bigger and bigger and bigger. We will see. We have a king size bed, so it might take up like a good chunk of the bed because it's so big, but I'm so desperate to get a good night's sleep at this point. And I think I might have a urine infection based on some test results and my peeing pattern. TMI, I know, but you guys wanted to know everything. I am on antibiotics, but I just feel like I want to do the most and help myself because this is kind of uncomfortable. I'm not in pain with regards to that, but still it's like uncomfortable. I don't know if that's like causing additional discomfort, so I'm gonna get some 100% cranberry juice. I think part of my struggle, and I was telling Juan this, is I got gastric sleeve surgery 4.5 years ago. My stomach is still fairly small. I don't overdo my eating. I've tried for years not to stretch it out, and that's how I've been able to maintain slim. And so even with pregnancy, I'm not overeating. Like, I'm still eating the portions that I would normally eat, small portions. I feel like part of my issue is I can't get enough fluids in my system because of the fact that I get full so fast in general. Like the little Costco bottles, it takes me forever to finish that because I get full. So that's part of the issue, and I feel like it's gonna be an issue for the rest of the pregnancy so long God allows me to have a full-term pregnancy. So I need to help myself, and I don't like UTIs, so I'm just gonna be rotating water and cranberry juice just to help myself, you know. Anyway, let me get out. I'm out of breath. I've been in bed all day because of my lower back pain. The lower back pain goes away when I'm on my side, on my left, but then I get tired of being on my left. It's a thing. It's a process. It's a thing. It is a thing, but it kind of is what it is at this point. Let me just go, because now I'm just stalling. I changed my mind. I'm not gonna go all the way to Walgreens when CVS is literally right here. All I need is cranberry juice, so it's not that serious. I'm very smart. Okay, I went in and I came out. They did have in the fridge section the cocktail. The cocktail's not as good as 100% juice, but it's gonna help me right now. And then I ended up getting the actual 100% cranberry juice from the shelves. So I'll just put it in the fridge and we'll go from there. But I get to my car, right? Still amazes me how people here in Florida, not knocking it, again, I'm amazed. It is 76 degrees outside. I have this because I have a tank top underneath, and otherwise I'm always like freezing, always. Ever since I could remember, I'm always cold. But oh, there's a huge iguana trying to get in the water in front of me. Anyway, it still amazes me to see palm trees all the time, but then now I'm even more amazed at how people wear scarves here. But it's 76 degrees. Some dude just got out of his car with like sunglasses, the glasses are cute, and a full-on scarf, but then he had a coat on. The coat was cute too, so I don't know if it was a fashion statement or if he's cold. But now I get it, because whenever I would go to New York and I would see people like that were Canadian, that like they were open about being Canadian, in flip-flops and shorts, and it would be like November, December, and I'm sitting here like, are they not cold? And then I'm reminded they're from Canada. It's way colder usually over there, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. I see it now, because I'm sitting here like, why are you wearing like layers? It's only 76. I understand the other day it was like 62. It's colder for them. It was 58 like a few days after. I get it, but it's 76. This is too big for a bird. I think that was an iguana. Totally just turded on my car. And I'm using turded because, you know, I know you guys watch with your kids. That's not a regular bird's turd. There's no way. There's no way. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. And I don't even know, like, what to think of it. That's definitely not bird poop. Can't be. There has to be an iguana somewhere over, like, in this tree. My dumbass parked under a tree. I learned my lesson. If you see empty spots under a tree, there's probably a reason why it's empty. And I usually see empty spots under a tree, but I was just desperate to go get in some cranberry juice, get out. Didn't think this would happen. Let me see what happens if I try to clean it. Hold on. I hope I'm not making this worse. Ah! No. Yuck. Get out. You haven't been there long enough to actually dry up. I want it clean. Get out. It was still super, like, wet. I think I succeeded. It's a lot better than having a big turd on my windshield. I'm going to UPS and then I'm going to Dunkin'. It's all in the same plaza, which is really convenient here in Florida. Everything is so, like, close together. It's amazing. Dunkin', how can I help you? Can I get the 25 count of munchkins? Can the majority be jelly? And if you still have pumpkin, and then the rest you can kind of mix it up? Can I get more jelly than the others? Yeah. Thank you. That's it. I didn't know that Dunkin' now sells stuffed bagel bites, which means I will be coming back in a few days just to try those. I'm all about that cream cheese life right now. Stuffed bagel bites sound amazing. Ever since I got pregnant, I have this thing for munchkins. Not necessarily a full-on donut, the munchkins from Dunkin', but they have to be jelly or pumpkin. I'm sneaking a munchkin. There's something about that jelly. Hi, okay, today's Friday. I took a few days to, like, focus on everything else that I needed to do in my life. I'm putting out videos. I still haven't touched the beauty room. I haven't cleaned it. I haven't cleaned any brushes or anything like that. So, I'm sorry. But my groceries just got delivered. Yes, my hair actually looks like this before I film. 50% of the time I wake up in a sweater because I'm always cold. And I'm looking like this. This glory. One's very lucky to wake up to this. Anyway, so my groceries got delivered and I get a lot of questions as to, like, what do I like, what do I eat, what do I want. Figured why not just show you guys, because it changes. I'm not a picky eater, but I get bored of this. I get bored a lot, really fast. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you some of the items that I've been buying a lot because I've been craving it, wanting it, eating it, loving it. Don't mind the music in the background, that's Ty watching TV. These here have been my go-to shampoo and conditioners. I feel like my hair has felt so much cleaner and better after using these. I've been using it for about 2 months now and I have actually been obsessed with it. Sourdough bread, my candy store. Yes, candy store. And I have a thing with cheeses, right? So I get Munster cheeses. What else? See, more cheese. Parmesan cheese for my salads, and then I have whipped cream cheese, and then we have more cheese. But here I get every 2 weeks about 4 bags, and sometimes I have to replenish in between. I have this thing with, like, Caesar salad kits. They're just easy to throw together. I can eat all 4 of these bags all by myself. Cranberry juice. I've always loved cranberry juice. I don't even dilute it. It has to be 100% cranberry juice. Otherwise, I won't really drink it because I'm, like, a little nitpicky about that kind of stuff. Sometimes I'll do, like, the cocktail if I have no choice. Oh, veggies. I can sit down and eat this maybe in 2 sittings just by myself as a great snack. Amaze. And then I wanted to try these. If you've tried them, let me know if you like them or not. I thought these would be cool because Ty eats broccoli and Ty eats cheese. So I thought this would be a little, you know, different. Hey guys, so it is Sunday the 13th. I think it's the 13th. We ended up deciding that it would just make sense to get up, have breakfast. I had to clean my studio a little bit. I just, like, did half of it because I was tired afterwards. Like, I cannot keep bending over and crushing boxes. It was a lot. But then we decided to come to the beach. So we're at the beach. It is warm. The breeze is comfy. Like, I brought a sweater and I took it off. Juan and Ty are currently at the water trying to do their thing and get water and stuff. She's playing with sand. So I took her to get water and she abandoned me and left me with the bucket. So she's on her own. I was like, I'm not going with you anymore. That's what we're up to. I'm feeling great. We bought food because I got hungry really fast, and we parked close to a bathroom just in case I had emergencies. I still have to pee often, so it's all super convenient. But this is a first for me. I've never been at the beach in December. I'm sitting here chilling because I can't do too much walking or too much standing, and he wants me to lay on the sand on the floor, but I don't want to. Like, he brought a towel and everything. I don't want to. I just kind of want to sit. I get the advantage of getting the umbrella because I'm not supposed to get a lot of sun either. So hey guys, it is Thursday. Thursday the 17th? Is it the 17th? Today's the 17th? Maybe? I think it's the 17th. I am going to the perinatologist. Apparently this appointment is supposed to be to check the baby's developing heart, making sure that everything is developing properly and all that good stuff. Clearly, I like rolled out of bed, got in the shower, threw some clothes on. I've been working pretty much every single day this week, so I feel good about just staying in bed. I got up, I made them breakfast, I made myself a piece of toast and some cafe, and I went right back to bed, and it felt amazing because I've been working every single day since I want to say Sunday, and there's been days that I've been like filming 2 and 3 videos. Like, it's just a thing. So I've been feeling good, therefore I've been working. But now today was a day that I was like, I'm gonna take it easy. You know what, let me stop talking and let me get to this appointment, because if I'm late, that's a problem. So let me go. I guess I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Okay, dokie, it's muggy. I'm leaving the clinic and I am starving. When I say I'm starving, oh, it rained. But when I say that your girl is starving, she is starving. Like, big time. Like, I'm not even joking right now. I'm gonna go get food. Girl, my appointment was at 12. So I got here at 12 on the dot because I've gotten here earlier, and they just so happen to not pull me in like any earlier or whatever. So I was like, you know what, let me just get there right on time. They didn't pull me in till 1:15. Like, I sat there on those uncomfortable chairs an hour and 15 minutes starving, and I forgot my water, so I was thirsty as hell. I'm still thirsty. I'm sorry, but the Latina's coming out of me right now porque tengo hambre. Oh, she's pregnant. Her pants are open. Can't close them. I feel you, girl. I kind of feel cute, even though let me fix my hair real quick. Ooh, okay, let me go get some food. I'll be right back. All right, I'm at the Taco Bell drive-thru, and I'm gonna park real quick. Can I just say, am I the only one that comes through the drive-thru starving to the point that you're like, oh, the plan is to get one thing to just get me by so that I can get home, right? And then that doesn't work that way. I ended up ordering boatloads of food. I know I can't eat it all, but I ordered food for at least 3 people. As I unwrap my food and figure out what I'm actually eating right now, I will give you guys the update real quickly. I didn't think of this, but I should have told them to add guacamole. I'm sure they would have upcharged me, but I'm sure they would have been able to add guac. I almost ate the whole thing. I think I can finish it. Let me take a sip, take a break, let it go down for a second. I ended up getting pink lemonade. Oh, that's all sugar. Not even, that's syrup. I can't even drink that. Oh no. We're gonna have to water that down when we get home. Baby update. I honestly was thinking of doing like a cute little reveal for you guys, because I don't want to do a gender reveal for me and my family. So everyone already knows what it is. Reason being, I know it's a thing now. People do it all the time. People are doing like diaper parties, which I never understood. I get it. People show up. You have some hors d'oeuvres, maybe some food or whatever, and then people will bring you a box of diapers. I never did that with Ty. I don't know. It's just not my thing. I know, hard to believe. I'm on YouTube. People watch my videos, and you know, I don't like attention. I'm just wacky and kooky, and I'm all over the place. Like, I don't like being the center of attention. So I don't like for people to shower me and be like, oh my God, you look so pretty, and all that extraness. I don't know why. I've always been that way. Even for birthdays, it's just like, can you just cut me the cake and no one sing happy birthday? Like, it's awkward for me. So my mother-in-law wanted to do a gender reveal, and I was very adamant no, for various reasons, as I just said, but also like I have to wait for a particular date or a particular situation to find out. Yet the nurse already knows, you know, or the tech already knows, a friend or family member already knows. It's in an envelope, and then you go to freaking Party City and you buy like those little pumping thingies and whoo, the little blasters, and they find out and they don't even know me. You know what I mean? Like, that's just like me and my mindset. So I opted out of doing a gender reveal, but I thought that for you guys it would have been fun if I did something maybe in my editing technique, or I don't know. I was gonna do it, and then I released my vlog, and then I get these holes. It's a girl, it's a girl, it's a girl, you said it. And I was like, what? what? When did I reveal a gender at all? So me and my husband sat down and watched the entire video, and I was just waiting for it. I didn't even have to watch it like visually, because I filmed it, I edited it, I reviewed it. I didn't pick up on anything. Well, girl, when I said her heart, I was like, crap. I didn't even realize it, and I watched that video a few times before releasing it, and it turns out that I did reveal their gender. And we were bummed because I did want to do something kind of special for you guys and just kind of like surprise that didn't work out. But yes, it's a girl. It's another girl, and we have a name picked out. I haven't decided if I want to reveal it quite yet, but I just feel like I want to keep that for myself for now. And I really am digging the name. The name has stuck. That's what we call her now when we're addressing her or talking about her. However, here in the vlogs on my channel, we're gonna call her Baby G. So Mommy G, Baby G. I will give you guys a quick update later on like the baby bump later on the video, whatever. They checked her brain development, they checked her heart, they checked her lungs, and everything is good. They checked the cervix. They're like, the cervix is wonderful, it's great, no issues. I am so grateful that we are at week 17, and so I'm like entering 5 months now. Baby G has finally decided that she wants to float above my bladder, which means I don't have to pee every 10, 15, 20 minutes, which is great. And when I go, it's no longer a struggle. I'm able to get my fluids in. I am able to move around without discomfort. I'm feeling good. The progesterone is working. She's really, really good. I know it's early, but this is my 3rd pregnancy, so I already know the difference between like gas and like intestinal movement and then a baby. Typically my husband is a really tall man, so my babies have always measured longer than normal. They're just longer babies. So I have already felt her with hiccups, and I'm like, oh, Baby G has hiccups. And he's like, how do you know? I'm like, because I feel it. Like, I'm laying here and I just feel I feel it. So she'll have hiccups all day, or like I feel the little thump here and there. It's nice to start feeling little things here and there because it's somewhat confirmation. I know within the next 2 weeks I'll feel it even more, which is great. But every time I go into an ultrasound, I always have that fear because of my first experience with pregnancy. If this is like your first video of mine watching with regards to this, make sure you check the description box, check up here. I'm gonna have like the reveal that I was pregnant and the story as to why, my paranoia, my fear, and all of that. When you've experienced the loss, you always have that fear of, is this normal? Is this little kink here supposed to be there? It doesn't feel right. Should I call the doctor? Is it gas or is it like cramping? It's always something. Anyway, I'm gonna go, and then the next time you'll see me, I will show you my baby bump in a second. It is Saturday, the 19th. I think it's the 19th of December. I just washed and blow dried my hair. I redid like my little fringe because it was getting a little too long, and you already know how my hair parts. We're going out. We're gonna go to my mother-in-law's house and chill for a little bit. She has a heated pool, and Dad wants to get in the pool, so we're gonna go chill outside. And I figured put a little bit of makeup. I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup unless I'm filming because I don't feel like it. Lemonade mixed in with water, that way it's not like too sweet, because everything has been like really, really sweet for me lately. And it's like, did you guys see my hair? It's been growing, girl. It's like growing. It's a little shorter in the front than in the back. It's more of like a U or V situation, but it's growing. And I'm trying to get used to, this is my phone, this is not my actual camera, so I know I'm like looking this way, but the camera, like peephole camera situation, is over there. I'm gonna just conceal. So I noticed that yes, the medication has been working. Most of the time I'm good, and I feel like my going to the bathroom is a non-issue. And then I'm also noticing that sometimes it's a little bit of an issue. So I'm going to safely assume I have a follow-up with the actual doctor, so I'm gonna ask that question. Last time I was pregnant was like almost 8 years ago, so to be honest, like I don't recall this situation as much as maybe most people would. But I'm gonna ask, like, does it depend on how the baby's moving? I do, like, she had hiccups and I can feel that. I feel the flutters, and depending on my position and then her position, I can feel her inside at this point. But I really, really want to know is like, maybe because she's still very small, she, you know, has elevated from my bladder, but every so often will be on my bladder. I'm assuming that's what it is. Let me know what you guys think, but because it's seldom, it's not like a very often thing throughout the day. But I'm like, girl, I was able to pee X amount of times with no problem. Now all of a sudden it kind of feels like something is pressuring you. I'm gonna assume it's that. And the thing about it is, like at certain points throughout the day, my stomach looks a lot bigger than what it actually is. Oh, I forgot to put concealer on my nose to balance it out because my nose is red, girl. Throughout the day, like I'll look like I don't have a big belly, and then all of a sudden I do. It's weird, but I feel fine. I feel great. I don't feel anything wrong or unusual, which is wonderful, because I mean, the paranoia that comes with pregnancy is real, okay? I wanna let you guys know that I appreciate you guys opening up and like letting me know, A, you're pregnant, B, you're in a high risk pregnancy, or your history of experience with high risk pregnancies, because it makes me feel like I'm not alone. And I know we are not alone. I know there are so many people who go through the very same thing, but for some reason people don't want to talk about it. And I know it's like real personal. We're the ones carrying the child. We're the ones feeding the child. We're the ones bonding with the child while they're inside. So I did experience a chapter in my life where it was just pure guilt. Like, what if I would have done something differently? And in my case, I was assured by several doctors there was nothing that I could have done. And you know, it was my first pregnancy, so it's like no one would really know what was going to happen, right? But you carry that guilt, and for so long I didn't want to talk about it. And I respect that people, you know, are not comfortable with talking about it off the bat because it's something really personal and real private. And there are people who will say, well, you can't think about it that way, just think positively. It's easier said than done, girl, okay? When you've experienced a loss, it is a lot easier to say it than do it, especially if you haven't gone through a situation like that. So the fear is real, and the fear will remain for the remainder of your life and all the other pregnancies that you actually experience. You know, I feel like I'm rambling on and on and on, but the point is, it's like I am trying to enjoy pregnancy, but I'm also trying to listen to my body from beginning to end, like A to Z. If it's in my hands and I feel like something's off, being that I've already experienced a full pregnancy, then I'm going to ask questions, because every pregnancy is different and I want to avoid what happened the first time around happening again. I will be able to breathe easy and just, sorry, Ty's in the background talking to her dad. But I feel like I'll be able to like breathe and just relax and not worry much once I hit like 36 weeks, you know? And even then, you always have that paranoia of like childbirth. You know, we're at it, we're working on it. I'm trying my best to just go day by day. And I think so far it's working. But I think it's part of the process. Like, what else do you do, you know? You guys have been really enjoying these little vlogs and updates, and I feel like I can provide the updates, but I also want to provide you guys with like answers to some of your questions. This is fun. It is a lot easier for me to do because I like to ramble on and I like to talk, and you guys are my friends. But what I want to know is, like, do you guys have any questions, whether they're towards me, whether towards a experience, whether, like, I don't know, just if you have questions, let me know down below so that in the next vlog I can like go along and start answering them. But we can talk about it. We're gonna let this dry. Let's pull it down. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the bump. I've had to replace my jeans with maternity jeans and leggings, which I live in, and sweatpants. But other than that, like, all my t-shirts still fit. All right, here we go. So this is where we're at here. All right, do you see? Whew, I had no belly, so I literally used to be like here, and now I have a belly. So this is what we're working with. She's still pretty low. Well, it's moving up, but we are working on it. I'm gonna call it a wrap for this vlog, and I'll be reading through your comments and chatting with you guys and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and wanting to be a part of this journey, which is an emotional and hormonal roller coaster. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye, guys.